All right, my man. Sorry about that. I'm multitasking. Oh, yeah, I got the stream already rolling.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Here's Joshua Carney ready to get this one started. And off we go from SoFi. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20.
Oh, fuck.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
The opening drive touchdown would be an ideal start on the road. They have it first and goal. Let the fullback try to power it home. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front.
Wow, what a hole, though. That was a huge hole. I cut to the right button, and it just opened up.
Second touchdown of the year. And that
Great play. Great play by the O-line.
Score quickly. A nice opening drive.
Man, yesterday was tough. I had 2 games yesterday, and I had to give up a win on one after being in the game. We were competitive. I had to concede and give the gentleman the force win because things went down at the house. Dogs were fighting. And then my second game, I was kind of pressed for time because it's my son's birthday, and the gentleman was running a little late. I still wanted to play it, but it really it put me in a kind of like in a sense of urgency, and I wasn't comfortable, and I lost that game too. So I had to give up one game, and then the other one I just was out of it. I was just not in it.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Here we are now. New game, new day. Let's try to get this win. This should be a good game. He won the Super Bowl. I'm hoping to be competitive with him.
First and 10 now from the 36. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They put Wilson in motion. They'll go again with Williams. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball.
I hesitated on my actual player, and
the defense doing a good job
that almost ruined the play.
He's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Room to run past midfield.
Come on, bro, pick it up. That was slow. That was slow.
Gonna catch up. He's in. Touchdown, Denver. Good-looking rushing touchdown there.
That's probably 115 yards already for the day with him.
To the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown. But it was
wow, Molly, I need to go hit the gym too, man. You said the gym, and I was like, damn, I need to get in there. And I couldn't make it early. I got to go later. I love hitting that shit, but I love hitting the gym. The gym has priority over Madden. That's why I have to schedule my games kind of on the late side. I go to work, I go to the gym, and then I come home. And I still got to cook.
Safe kick taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. A throw left side, going to be intercepted.
Oh, damn.
And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see.
Oh, you know that's frustrating.
In the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through. And yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle.
So that's that hit stick. So he's hit sticking me. And I have ball carry on conservative. I noticed it right away what he was trying to do. So although I won't be able to spin or juke, I can definitely break tackles. That was nasty. That was nasty. That's a highlight reel right there. That's a Chris Berman whoop highlight reel. If you don't know who Chris Berman is, he used to do highlight reels, and that was his thing. He'd do a whoop. So if it was a big play, that's what he would say. Obviously a little bit more animated than me, but that's one of those plays. Whoop. But the game ain't over, dude. We still have 2 minutes left in the first quarter. There's a lot of fucking game left.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
You know what's a bummer, though, is I lost to father and son in this league. Houston and the Seahawks. Damn, they got me good. All right, guys, gotta stay in the zone.
First and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. Right side, complete to Nakua. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away.
That was close. My guy was right fucking there.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
To throw, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Trinkle.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good
drop back in the coverage. Got the fucking ball. And I screwed up. I just dived. I had a little bit of wiggle room to get upfield.
Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Drive will start on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he'll get this up to the 20.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
A first down throw for Nix. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
We'll let the clock dry up.
And 5. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 21-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. Knicks from the gun on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted.
Good pick.
And he's going to set up his
Good
guys
pick.
in great field position. A huge chance.
This guy beat my route. He jumped my guy's route big time. Should have ran it, bud. Given how successful we've been running the ball, should have ran that bitch. I probably would have got it.
By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll go with Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. A play fake. Now Williams.
Oh, some change. He needs his shit changed from tip artist to pick artist.
Fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's
Boom, stuffed it. Fourth down. Fourth down, stuffed. Oh, you know that's frustrating on his behalf.
So the offense dips into their RPO game, and the key for any defense defending
That was good defense right there too. I brought my safety down right when I saw the motion.
Read, the running back gets the ball, and the defense makes a great stop on fourth down.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Mims sent in motion here. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's taken in. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
We see
oh,
teams
shit.
more and more throw the ball
Played a little too
short to 6th
conservative.
and 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Off play action. Here's Williams. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
These comebacks, they require a lot of trust and timing from everybody involved. If the quarterback's a little too early, the receiver's not out of his break. But if the quarterback's a little too late, that's when disaster can strike. So give credit. Really well timed. Really
Definitely in passing situations.
They get 21 on that one. First down, LA. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's a gain of 18 yards. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain.
Oh, I'm sure he's furious right now with that pick. If he's not furious, I would be furious for him. That was a huge red zone pick. Look at that shit, dog. Oh, my God. You know, he's pissed with that one.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Mims sent in motion here. Second down. Nix.
Shit.
Get this one complete.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Thrown left side, the catch is made.
He's really trying to strip that ball.
They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Broncos.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback,
That was good protection by the O-line. The O-line getting good protection.
Throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Up the middle they go. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
I think he gets the ball second half.
So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This will be a 38-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. So we come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2.
2 very different halftime speeches. What will my halftime speech be? Keep it up, guys. Don't lose focus. Stay in the game.
And he'll work this
Number 7's deadly. He'll knock that ball out, dude. He's a damn good safety.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. It's another run here for Williams.
Yeah.
And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Excuse me.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the ground, this is Williams.
Okay.
40-yard line.
He's attacking my 3
Finding yourself
defensive
down
linemen
near
now.
multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
On first down, right back to Williams.
Nice moves, man. Nice moves.
But not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front. And we can see the results.
That's complete on the tight end screen. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk
He's been getting down the field, too. He really has. The entire game he's got down the field, and my defense has just been huge. I mean, 2 red zone interceptions on him, straight up.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That one taken in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown.
No, he was nervous. I know he was nervous with that shit.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. The tight end going in motion to the left. Williams.
Nice play.
In for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the bootleg, it's Nix. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Nix. His throw left side is complete. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Denver first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
It's like Tampa 2.
Mims sent in motion here. Now a give on the ground.
Over to Minshews.
It doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got his man, right side.
I had X wide open, but I knew he was coming after me. I needed to get it out quick.
First down, Broncos.
Really nice call there on 3rd and inches. You have the defense thinking run, and then you hit him with the short pass, and the yardage you get after that is just gravy. They turn this into a nice play, and they pick up a first down.
Oh, yeah. Have fun.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
So he's in.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now a give up the middle. And he is
Definitely protecting that run game.
Might have gotten a
He's getting tired of fucking getting smoked on that shit.
Mims set in motion here. They'll throw. It's Knicks.
Good job, 54 right there. Wow. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Bad play. I should have picked something else. If I get in the red zone, I got something else in mind. A couple plays I've been practicing. It's all right. It's all right. We got a big lead, nothing to panic about. Very little time left. You can't score 21 points in the fourth quarter. I have done that.
And you have to settle for a short field goal.
I don't want that to happen.
In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down.
Good job, 51. Good job, buddy.
30-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. This one complete to Atwell. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Tight end on the move left. Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this out to his running.
Good job, 21. Good job.
And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. So 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That one on target to Davis. He's got it.
Wow, he got wide open, bud.
Inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front?
Oh, he got it. He beat the dude. His tight end is getting big. Big plays right now.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back.
Oh, his tight end's killing me right now.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. To the ground, a first down run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He connects with Mims. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire.
I didn't make the audible on that play.
Contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves up front.
He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. On second down, it's Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand?
Good job by Mims getting that block.
And get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch. And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Tampa 2 the last 2 times.
Here's Nix to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Play action now. It's Nix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Denver first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Here's second and 6. Mims sent in motion here. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Oh, what a great play.
And they're going to have enough to convert here, and it sets up first and goal.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Wow. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Here's a run. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Denver.
What do they call that, a hat trick? I think he's got a hat trick. 3 touchdowns.
His third touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season.
Mad props, Molly. Mad props for hanging in there, man. I know it was frustrating for you in the first quarter.
Will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Let me know if you need a new controller. I might have one laying around. I'm just joking, dog.
Both
But I
teams
do hold the
ready to
record
go.
amongst a lot of the users
As the kick's away.
of my opponents breaking their controllers. 3. Not
Very
many,
good
but
kickoff.
you have a guy that breaks his
Return
controller because,
and he'll be brought down just
because of me.
beyond the 25-yard line.
It is kind of flattering. Oh, cluster. Wow, I haven't seen clusters in a while. Clusters changed, but they used to have some really good wheel routes with the running back and shit.
It is first down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit.
What a great play by Sertain. Wow.
And pivot and stop.
Absolutely annihilated that shit.
On your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Look.
Throw it again. It's Williams. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That is hard.
That was a risky play. That was risky.
The end zone, but in great position, out of bounds at the 3. That is a big gainer for the Rams. It's a gain of 43 yards. They'll run. It's Williams. Powering forward. He's in. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Rams. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you
Great
tend to find
pass.
yourself in
Great
a
pass
must-pass
over the middle.
situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he does not want to.
Damn, 230 yards. Wow.
He turned that
Just
into a
realized that.
gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys.
Yeah, Rico, not bad at all.
It takes a team effort to stop him.
Being able to compete with the Super Bowl champ.
On second down, they'll run. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. Nix from the gun on third down. This one caught by Parker.
That's a wrap. We're not going to get spoiled. That's it. Good game, my man. Good game.
And it sets up a first and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need.
Yeah, good win.
Really
Good
nice
win
job
by the
there
boys in blue and
quarterback. Get
orange.
into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, and did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
All right, guys, we'll run through the stats real quick. Williams, despite having a tough game, man, he threw well. 25 attempts out of 20 completions. That's really good. 229 yards, 80% completion percentage, 2 touchdowns, 3 INTs. 2 of those INTs were absolutely in the red zone. Great defense on my end. Wow, no touchdowns for Nix. Wow, well, we didn't need him. We had him. 22 carries, 233 yards, 3 touchdowns. Great game by this guy. I mean, he had 100 yards within his first 5 carries, or 115 yards. So he had a great game. Williams with the touchdown and Malvin with the touchdown, my fullback. Receiving, let's see, Davis with 103 yards, Wilson with 120 yards. He's got a touchdown. Puka got a touchdown. Oh, yeah, I didn't get one. Darn it. Patrick was playing big. He made 3 huge receptions. Good job. Blocking. Let's take a look at the sack lights and the INT lights. Let's see. We got an interception by Ross, interception by Sertain, interception by Schultz. And interception by Chris Trinkle, my rookie X-Factor linebacker. Damn, no sacks. Okay, well, good game. Thanks for watching, fellas. We'll see you guys in the next game.